So now let me talk about the anatomy of a user story. First up, a user story is based on the end user experience or the end user's perspective, whereas a requirement is a simple statement that specifies a piece of functionality. So there is a structure behind creating a user story, and there are three components. They are the as a, I want, so that. In other words, the who, the what, and the why. The as a represents the who of the story that's requesting this work. Think of the user, not the actual system or technical requirement. This keeps the team focused on solving a problem. For example, as a returning customer. Now that's more meaningful than saying the system shall. Always tie it to a real persona. The I want is the what, which describe what the user wants to achieve. It should be concise and goal-oriented, something the team can build and deliver. For example, I want to view my previous orders. This tells us what needs to be developed, but without diving into the implementation details. The so that is the why. It explains the benefit or the outcome, or the value for that matter. Why does the user care about this story? This helps prioritize the story and justify the effort. Example, so that I can quickly reorder my favorite products. This part is crucial. It ties the user story to the business or user value. So now let's talk about the acceptance criteria and how this criteria aligns with the who, the what, and the why. It confirms that we have built the right thing for the right user with the right value in mind. Now up at the top, I'm going to drop in what I think is a great representation or articulative user story. We see here the who as a customer service representative. I want what? A chatbot implemented for common inquiries. The why, so that the process can be streamlined and reduce the load on customer service representatives. Now that is a great representation of a user story. Now that is a structure. It's a best practice, not a industry standard, to create a user story to really help deliver the most value. That acceptance criteria, regardless if it's a user story, if it's set up as a general backlog item, or a requirement, needs to be created in order that the story aligns to the business needs. Let's transition into the next lesson.